And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg... Anthony and Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. Higgins is out there with Adams. Then it's Junior. Then it's Woolridge. And it's West in at the 5. Now here's Adams. And Woolridge kicks to Adams. Over Harris. Adams' shot is off. Harris looking it over. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Now here's Adams. Montgomery, the pass to McCoy. Harris. And the shot goes down. Harris has got 5.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting
against the side. Give me my N1, bro. I need my N1. Where my free throws at?
Here's Junior. Harris outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Woolridge the pass to Adams. Woolridge a screen on Harris. And Adams kicks to Woolridge. They can't stop the run with that one. Gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Harris drives in. Up and in on the layup.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Adams taking his time here. Pass to Junior. Right wing. Higgins' shot is off. Gotten all 5 of those shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Harris. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here is Harris. 10 points for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by West. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Both teams will make substitutions. And the home team has possession. Harris outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Armstrong passes to Adams. And here's Armstrong. There's the triple. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Here's Harris. The rebound by Patterson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Harris, and it's Keller in at the shooting guard. We've got Armstrong. He's out there with Bottoms, and it's Bass in at the four shot. And the basket by Harris.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Armstrong. Adams outside. Adams missing again.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
I'm 6'1" with a 50,000 dunk,
Well, in
bro.
this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here is Jeffries. Still scoreless. 6 to shoot. Back to Adams. Takes the three. Adams missing again.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's blocked. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And slam dunk by Harris.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game.
50,000 dunk is underrated for small guards, bro. 50,000 dunk is underrated. I might go in my career with a 50,000 dunk.
Adams wide open. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Back to Harris. Here's Keller. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Adams outside. From past the arc. It's hauled in by George.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Harris outside. Beyond the arc. No good, and just his third miss against 13 tries. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Higgins. Armstrong kicks to Junior. West setting the pick for Junior. Good on the three-point shot. Junior's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Harris outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Driving inside. Here's West. It's hauled in by Harris. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. He gets it in there. Harris has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball. Any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. For 3, Harris from beyond the arc and then some. Harris has got 30.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A dominating first half of basketball. So far, hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And will return shortly.
Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the home team. And that is it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got George, and it's McCoy in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Harris against Adams. Harris, good. Harris has got 32 points in the game.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Junior. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. Junior's got his second bucket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by West. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Adams with it, picked up by Harris. Elbow shot, and the shot is good. Adams has got 5.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Harris, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And that's an intentional foul. And we've seen teams make surprising, several teams changing it up here. Adams against Harris. Now here's Adams. Defense is right there. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Here's Adams. It's hauled in by George.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
For three, Harris. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Adams outside, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.